Leonardo da Vinci was born in 1452 in the small town of Vinci, Italy. He never received a formal university education, yet he left behind over 13,000 pages filled with drawings, notes, and insights that no one of his time could have imagined. At one point in his youth, Da Vinci disappeared for a long period. One theory suggests he ventured into a remote cave in the Tuscan mountains and came out changed. Italian historian Giorgio Vasari wrote, "He saw what others could not even imagine." In one of his earliest notebooks, Da Vinci recorded seeing fossilized whale bones inside a mountain cave. He asked a simple yet groundbreaking question. Was this land once covered by the sea? It was a seed that would later grow into the science of modern geology. But his genius didn't stop at observation. It extended into design. Da Vinci sketched flying machines, an early helicopter, an armored tank, a submarine. His machines weren't fantasy. They were functional engineering diagrams, blueprints that would later be recreated in the science museums of Milan and London. One of his most astonishing inventions was the world's first humanoid robot, designed in the 1490s. It wore medieval armor and could sit, raise its arms, and move its head, using a system of pulleys and gears. This design wasn't understood until engineers analyzed his notebooks in the 20th century. But how did his mind truly work? A study published in Brain Journal in 2019 suggested that Da Vinci may have had a form of ADHD, not the kind that scatters attention, but one that enables hyperfocus. He often left projects unfinished, yet could spend endless hours drawing the anatomy of a single muscle with impossible detail. This mental intensity may have been the key to his extraordinary insights. His study of anatomy went far beyond the medical knowledge of his time. In 2009, Imperial College London published findings showing that Da Vinci's drawings of the heart and valves were more anatomically accurate than any textbook from the 19th century. He dissected more than 30 human bodies, carefully documenting every layer of flesh, every organ. He drew the fetus inside the womb, the flow of blood, the muscles of the neck and jaw. He treated the human body like a mechanical marvel, not just a biological one. But Da Vinci was not free to explore without consequences. In Renaissance Italy, the Catholic Church held power over all things physical and spiritual. Human dissection was forbidden. Questioning traditional beliefs about the body could lead to charges of heresy. So Da Vinci wrote in mirror script, backwards, right to left, readable only with a mirror. Was it just because he was left-handed? Or was he hiding his knowledge from those who might silence him? Some of his manuscripts disappeared after his death. According to biographer Charles Nicholl, there are strong indications that certain works were hidden, suppressed, or even destroyed. His paintings, too, are more than art. They are encoded messages. Mona Lisa, that haunting gaze, the enigmatic smile that shifts depending on your angle. Infrared analysis revealed multiple layers of paint and tiny letters hidden inside the eyes, L and S. Italian researcher Silvano Vincetti believes the painting contains secret symbology tied to ancient philosophical systems. And then there's The Last Supper, a masterpiece full of spatial gaps and unusual hand positions. Musicologist Giovanni Maria Palla discovered that the placements form a musical composition, 40 notes that can actually be played. Some theories even suggest the figure to Jesus' right is not John, but a woman, Among his most mysterious creations is the Codex Atlanticus, a vast collection of sketches and ideas now held in the Biblioteca Ambrosiana in Milan. It contains hundreds of pages of concepts, some still not fully understood. And in 1994, billionaire Bill Gates bought the famous Codex Leicester for $30 million. A manuscript filled with Da Vinci's thoughts on water motion, light reflection, and celestial movement. Even in death, Da Vinci remained a mystery. He died in 1519, but his mind was never buried. To this day, historians are still discovering missing pages, hidden diagrams, and theories lost to time. As author Walter Isaacson once wrote, Leonardo wasn't just a genius, he was insatiably curious, and he believed that art and science were one. Da Vinci wasn't just a painter, or a scientist, or an engineer. He was a human phenomenon that transcended time and discipline. He didn't create just to impress. He created to teach what humanity hadn't yet learned. And perhaps he knew far more than he was ever meant to.